Hello everyone and welcome back to Chronos Plays Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. Today we're loading a save and, well, seeing what the hell Edgeworth meant by he has a nightmare of a memory of a murder. What was Mr. Edgeworth talking about? A memory of a crime that I committed. A memory of murder. Do you really think Mr. Edgeworth killed? Dots? I don't believe it. Not Edgeworth. Some painful memory has been troubling him recently, but he never takes someone's life. Never! Never say never. Nick! Yo! How's everyone doing? What do you think of my performance today? I had him swooning in the aisles, huh, Maya? Swooning? Me? Oh yes. I do remember feeling faint. Right on! Tell me the truth. It was like love at first sight, right? Right, Nick? Huh? Me? Well, maybe my heart skipped a beat or two. I think you can do better than that. Come on! I saved Edgeworth in there, dude! Edgy! You guys should be bowing before me, yeah! Bow before your hero! Right, profiles. Have I checked these out yet? Currently training spirit medium who's failing! A gifted prosecutor, defendant in this case, detective at the local precinct, in charge of, yeah. Victim. Trying to photograph Gordy. Also my first client, often the cause of trouble. Veteran defense attorney of Mia's mom. Defense attorney of DL6. Disappeared after, wait, what? Oh, Mia and Maya's mom, she disappeared after DL6, okay. Good lord. Veteran prosecutor who hasn't lost a case in his 40-year career. Edgeworth mentor. Caretaker. Thinks he runs a restaurant. I think he's messing with us, to be quite honest. Today's trial. Larry, you really helped out in the trial today. You did! If you weren't there, Larry, I'm sure Mr. Edgeworth would have been found guilty. But seriously, Nick, that boat caretaker guy is pretty suspicious. But Edgy ain't off the hook yet. Way to spoil the mood, Larry. Hey, I'm just a guy sitting in the audience, you know? But from where I was sitting, Edgy seemed pretty, well, edgy. I mean, can you really know he's telling the truth about that night? Dots. Nick? I don't know. But what I do know is, I'm going to believe in you two until the end. Us two? Edgeworth and who else? You mean me, right? Nah, he means me, right, Nick? Yeah, you, Larry. Not me? But why you, Larry? Huh? Oh, actually, yeah. Why me, Nick? Huh, enough with the silent treatment. Aww. Nick, why do you trust Mr. Edgeworth so much? I mean, he's changed recently, true, but when we first met him, he was kind of a jerk, don't you think? You didn't know him back then. Back when he wanted to become a defense attorney. Wait, was that when you two were classmates? Yeah, in grade school. They saved me, Miles, and Larry. They saved me and I'll never forget it. And so I became a defense attorney, you know? What? Hey, Larry, what's he talking about? Huh? Oh, Yeah, sorry, kind of forgot. Huh. Okay, Nick, out with it. I'm gonna hear the story today, and that's final. Okay. It's kind of a long story, so hang in there. It was the very end of 3rd grade. I was on trial, a class trial. Oh no, those are the worst. A class trial? Was there a bear there? You remember Larry, spring, end of 3rd grade? A kid in our class got his lunch money stolen. Lunch money? Our school was really small. Every month, kids would bring in an envelope with money for lunch from home. Huh, I see. Anyway, the kid's envelope disappeared, with $38 still inside. Oh, yeah, now that you mention it, I do remember that. I can see why'd you forget, though. You were out of school that day. Anyways, the envelope had been stolen during PE class. I was coming down with a cold, so I skipped PE that day. I was the only one not in class. So they thought you did it? Yeah. Kids in class said I should be put on trial. Trial? So the next day we held a classroom trial with me as the defendant. I didn't do it. guilty! He's guilty! Guilty, it was you, thief! Get back the money! You're such a meanie. I can't keep up with this. Oh no, they're not gonna play with us anymore, Nick. Oh God, no, what should we ever do? Now, Phoenix, you know you shouldn't steal people's money. It's not right. In the end, even the teacher thought I'd done it. Well, the teacher's a horrible teacher then. Go over and apologize, Phoenix. I didn't know what was happening. I was so sad, I couldn't stop crying. Everyone's staring at me like I've done it. I tried to apologize. I went to where the boy's money has been stolen was sitting. That's when it happened. Objection! He shouldn't have apologized. The only thing that belongs in the trial is evidence. Anything else has no place. You should all be ashamed. Especially you, teacher. Miles? It wasn't you who stole the money, was it? No! Then you shouldn't apologize. I agree. You shouldn't apologize for shit you didn't do. Ever. Ever. If you apologize for shit you didn't do, you're just giving someone else the satisfaction. Alright? Don't ever do that. Everyone's shouting you did it, but no one has any proof. That is why, Your Honor, this boy is innocent. But Miles, it was your money that was stolen. Yeah, he did it. He's the one. Why don't you all just shut up? This is always how it is. Everyone's ganging up and picking on one person. Just think of how he feels. He said he didn't do it, so he didn't do it. Very well. I will replace the money myself. Okay, so maybe you're not such an awful teacher, but Jesus Christ, do better. The class trial is over. Unless you're the one that stole the money, and that's how it happened. After that, the three of us were the best of friends, even after I stole Edgeworth's money. Wow, I had no idea. Yeah, I had no idea either. I mean, I forgot. That's when I learned what it meant to be alone. Totally alone, without a friend in the world. You did a good thing, Larry. Yeah, well, I was just lucky that I took the day off from school. If I had been there, they would have thought I'd done it. So I took it kind of personally, I see. When something smells, it's usually the butts. After the trial. Anyways, Edgeworth and I talked after the trial. That's when I heard his father was a defense attorney. I remember his eyes would shine when we talked about his father. I'm gonna be a defense attorney, just like my dad. A famous defense attorney! Then a few months later, he suddenly transferred to another school. The DL6 incident? Right. I'm not sure, but the transfer probably had to do with his father's death. It's so sad. It was several years later when I heard Edgeworth's name again. There was an article about him in the newspaper. The headline was something like, "Dark suspicions of a demon attorney. Fabricating evidence, manipulating testimonies, covering up facts." The article said he'd do anything to get a guilty verdict. Anything. But why? What happened? I mean, that's not the Edgy I used to know at all. That's what I thought too. I tried to get in touch with him. I don't know how many times. He never replied. I guess he didn't want to see his old friends? I couldn't just drop it though. I wanted to meet him, to learn why he had become who he became. That's when I decided. Dots. Wait, you don't mean... That's why? That's why you became a defense attorney? To meet Edgeworth? That's the stupidest shit I've ever heard you say, Nick! No, seriously, Nick, you went to law school? Just to meet up with this guy? What? And what if you failed? You know how much money legal school costs? I'm not sure what it is in Japan, but I know colleges and shit like that in America ain't cheap. And what if you didn't like becoming a defense attorney? What if you hated it? Didn't you have any other dreams? Aspirations besides being a defense attorney? Obviously, because you only did to meet Edgeworth? If I was a defense attorney, I knew he'd have to beat me, whether he wanted to or not. In court. Edgeworth believed in me, and I believed in him. He's in pain, and no one's on his side. I mean, I didn't talk to him about it, like, the last few times that we've seen him, but now that he's gonna be executed for murder, I'm gonna bring this story up. I'm the only one who knows the real Edgeworth. I'm the only one who can help him. Oh, Nick! So, is that why you helped me out for free? No! You still owe me money! Yeah. I helped you because I believed in you. Why? You owe me money! Except I don't remember saying I'd do it for free. Okay. Oh, Nick! Nick! We have to save Edgeworth if it's the last thing we do, okay? Right. It very well may be. First, there's that rental boat shop caretaker. We need to find out who or what he is. What? Who or what he is? You sound like me. I settle for who. I guess I could clean out some of this evidence I no longer need. Okay, let's go. Hey, Larry. What do you like this? You like this picture of Edgeworth's dad? He's dead. Oh, how was Hut out there, huh? Glad someone's happy about this case. Okay. This? Yeah. I'm just gonna try because, like, seriously, I don't want it to come back and bite my ass that I didn't accidentally show you something and then I'm running around in circles trying to figure out what I missed. So there's no running around in circles, they're just going from place to place. To be fair, that only really happened on the samurai case. Like, we hadn't had that issue at any other point. So move. Detention center? You look as grim as always. Huh. Miss Edgeworth, I heard the story about the class trial. Class trial? What do you mean? You don't remember? No, I don't. Your lunch money was stolen, wasn't it, in 3rd grade? Lunch money? Oh, right, yes, I seem to remember something like that. Nick, I think you're the only one who really remembers. Well, it's probably only really mattered to me anyway. Mr. Edgeworth, didn't you know? The trial was the reason Nick became a defense attorney. Ridiculous. I agree. Gee, thanks. That said, it does sound like the kind of thing you'd do. You haven't changed a bit, have you, right? So simple. To a fault, even. Well, maybe, yeah. I mean, sure, I've done a lot of cases, and I think I've only gotten paid for maybe one of them. Maybe. I think you've changed too much, Edgeworth. Perhaps. Hi, you want to see a picture of your dead dad? Nick, no! That's a photo of his father, don't show him that! You're right. Now probably isn't a good time to dredge up those memories. What is it? Nothing. Huh. Oh, why prosecute? Hey, Edgeworth, why did you become a prosecutor anyways? You used to look up to your dad. You said you wanted to be a defense attorney, right? Dots, I couldn't let myself deny reality like you. What do you mean? My father was taken from me, and you want me to defend criminals. I'm sorry, Wright, but I'm not that good of a person. One suspect was apprehended in your father's murder, right? Yes, the man trapped in the elevator with my father. His name was Yogi. He had to be the shooter, any way you look at it. Yet he was found innocent. That defense attorney got him off the hook. That would be Robert Hammond. On that day, 15 years ago, the 3 of us were trapped in the elevator for 5 hours. When we were rescued, we all suffered oxygen deprivation. I had lost all memory of the murder. Lost your memory? Even now, I don't recall what happened in that elevator. That was the crux of Yogi's attorney's argument in court. He claimed that Yogi had not been of sound mind due to the oxygen deprivation. He was released due to a lack of evidence. Innocent. That's when I changed my mind. I started to hate defense attorneys. I mean, to be fair, it's gotta be a rough job. Either one, right? Because you're either defending an innocent man or defending a criminal. It's nice to think that you're always going to be defending innocent people, but that's not always the case. The same can be said for prosecutors, right? You're either prosecuting a criminal or you're prosecuting an innocent person that you may be able to find guilty. It's I don't know if I could do it, right? I definitely could not be a defense attorney. Like at all. At all. There are certain crimes, like you've heard me if you watch the channel, you've definitely have heard me lose my shit a few times with certain incidents in video games. Yeah, no, if someone came to me and was like, can you be my defense attorney? I'm being, charged with A, B, or C. And I'd probably just be like, yes, I will be your defense attorney, and just throw it, and then I'd probably go to jail for it. Or at least lose my legal license. Anyways, prosecutor. I know it's supposed to think innocent will prove guilty. That's hard to do in certain situations, especially if there's evidence. And you're trying to defend against that? Ugh. What's your relationship with Von Calmer? He's my teacher, and a man who deserves respect. I learned everything I know of courtroom techniques from him. So he's like my sister to you. He's like my sister was to you, Nick. Yeah, sure. He's a perfectionist in all things. In court, in his personal life, he's obsessed with doing everything perfectly. Perfectly, huh? In all the cases he's had taken on, none were left unsolved. And not one suspect was declared innocent, ever. But that's... I know. It's possible some of the suspects were indeed innocent. However, it seemed impossible for us to accurately determine that in every case. All Von Calmer does is his job, to find the suspect guilty, perfectly. In any case, it is nigh well impossible to find a weakness in him. Should a weakness appear, he will do everything in his power to make it go away. Edgeworth, if what you're saying is true, you're headed for a guilty sentence tomorrow. He's right! Now's not the time to praise the enemy, Mr. Edgeworth! It's a strange situation in which I find myself. I'll admit. No kidding. So, hey, I got, some stuff. You want to see my lawyer badge? How about this? No. How about this? What are you showing me this picture for? No reason. Dots, I was impressed by your deduction in the trial today. Granted, you were at the end of your rope, but still. Nick, he noticed! Senpai noticed me! He's not my senpai, though. He's just an edgy boy in jail. Nothing? Dots, it was that very case that changed my life. And tomorrow, on December 28th, its statute of limitation runs out. Tomorrow, could that be a coincidence? But even if the case is finally closed on paper, it will never be erased from my memory. Never. Or Mr. Edgeworth. Okay, and we can't show you a picture of your dad? It makes sense, right? Let's go to... Grossberg Law Offices? He's out again. When does he work anyway? Now, don't be so harsh. Guess we'll have to come back later. Really? That was weird, but sure. Criminal Affairs Department? Huh. Looks like Detective Gumshoe hasn't come back yet. Gumshoe? He won't be coming back today. Oh, really? He said there was some guy he had to arrest by tomorrow. Boat shop caretaker. He shouted something about catching him if it's the last thing he gotta do, pal. Good luck, Gumshoe. Yeah, hopefully. Gordy Lake entrance. Now, I like how it's not Gord Lake anymore, it's just Gordy Lake. Hey, pal! Long time no see. Oh, Detective Gumshoe. Close one today, huh? I got so worked up I snapped my tie in half. Sorry about that. No problem, pal. Thanks to you, we now know who really did it. You mean the boat shop caretaker? Look, I'll make a promise to you. I'll have that scoundrel in my custody by trial time tomorrow. Come what may. It's my duty to you as a police officer. Now, I'm out to catch me a criminal. Dots? Detective Gumshoe sure is active today. Oh, one other thing. Eek! No one can go into the woods today. The woods? Where Lotta was camping. The woods are off limits to camping, and apparently the park ranger found out. He got pretty mad. No one can go in for a while. I guess Lotta's in a lot of trouble. Anyway, I'll be seeing you tomorrow. Okay, so we can't go to the campsite, huh? Huh. The steel eyesore is missing. Eyesore? Looks like the hot dog stand is closed, too. Guess Larry's too busy worrying about Mr. Edgeworth to show up for work. That and the dog ate all his hot dogs. That old caretaker got away. Yep. I never imagined he might be the real murderer. Ahem! I know that clearing of throat anywhere. Oh. Hello? Sorry. What are we doing here? Out for a walk, huh? Ah, the day of my youth. Like the scent of fresh lemons. You see? Mr. Grossberg! There's no time for idle reminiscing! Mr. Edgeworth's trial's tomorrow! Trial ends tomorrow. That's true, yes. But from what I saw of today's trial, Edgeworth should be fine, right? Well, I'm not so sure about that. What do you mean by that? Well, I'm not sure. Now, if you find anything out, come to my office at once. I may be able to offer you some assistance. Thanks, bye. What do you think Mr. Grossberg was doing here anyway? Who knows? Move? Hey, Polly, you want a cracker? Nobody's home. Hello, Swat. Oh, hey, Polly! I wonder where your Chronos gone, Polly. Hello. Can't believe you'd run off and leave this poor parrot to fend for herself. Examine? Yo, can we open this? That reminds me, Nick. Polly knows the number to the safe, right? Yeah, that's right. Polly, what's the number to the safe? 1228, Swat. Let's open it, Nick! Come on! I'm sure there isn't any money in there. Oh my god, But hey! He keeps it locked, right? So there must be something of value in there. I'm not so sure. Okay, Nick, let's see what's in there. I guess there might be a clue or two. The only thing in there is a letter. A letter? Boring. There's no name or signature on this thing. It's handwritten in very precise, clear letters. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. Edgeworth? Nick, why would Mr. Edgeworth's name be on here? How should I know? I'm gonna read the whole thing. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. It also says this is your last chance. Now's the time to get revenge on the two men who ruined your life. The rest of the letter goes on to describe the murder plot in detail, how to kill Robert Hammond and frame Edgeworth, calling Edgeworth out to the lake, getting on the boat and firing twice. This is exactly what I figured out today in court. It's all here, in perfect detail. What do you think it means, Nick? I don't know, but it looks like these are instructions for the caretaker. When he killed Robert Hammond and called out Edgeworth, he was following instructions. But who could have written that letter? And what does it mean to get revenge on Miles Edgeworth? Look, I don't know, okay? But one thing's for sure certain. This letter is an amazing clue, so maybe we should, just go and make a copy of it instantly. And maybe I should take care of Polly, Nick? You probably shouldn't just kidnap her. The police know about her anyways. I'm sure they'll do something. Okay. Sorry, Polly. He says I can't take you. Great, now the bird's gonna hate me. Up there. Say, Nick, don't people usually put pictures of fish up on the wall to boast about them? Yeah, I guess so. You mean pictures of the fish they caught, right? Right, but don't all the fish on the wall here look really puny to you? Well, you know what they say. You should have seen the one that got away. Except the one that got away from us was the caretaker, and we did see him. Why do I feel like we're having two different conversations? I mean, you're not wrong. Ah! What? Huh? Oh, never mind. What? Tell me. Just when I saw the TV, I remembered. They're showing a Pink Princess special this week. Oh. See? That's why I didn't want to tell you. There's nothing left in the safe. I wonder why the caretaker didn't take the letter with him. He left in a hurry, right? I don't think he even came back here after the trial. Polly, I'm sorry that you're gonna starve to death. But, goodbye. Now, seriously, let's go back to, here. Oh, you know what? Detention center? Hey, look at this. Edgeworth, see this letter? Huh. This came out of the safe in the shack where the boat rental caretaker lives. I see. Revenge on me. Who's that old guy anyway? I don't know. Could he be an innocent defendant you got declared guilty or something? Nice, Wright, but I don't remember that old man. Not at all. So he was following this letter then? Which means there was someone else behind it. Now's the time to get revenge on the two men who ruined your life. Two men, meaning myself and Robert Hammond. It also says this is your last chance. Last chance. Wait, maybe he's talking about the statute of limitations on the DL6, isn't it? Wait, that old man. What is it? Do you think you know him? Yogi. Could he be Yogi the bear? Yogi? The suspect in the DL6 incident, the one who was found innocent. Well, how the hell did he ruin his life if he was innocent? Or proven innocent? Yanni Yogi was a court bailiff at the time. We just happened to be in the elevator together 15 years ago. The quake was incredibly strong. Excuse me. Before I knew it, everything was dark. We were there for so long it felt like forever. The air thinned and the darkness closed in on us in that little box. We became unsettled. Help, I can't breathe. Quiet, I said quiet. You're not making this any easier. I want to get out, help! Get us out! Just don't shout, you'll just use up more oxygen. That's all I remember. When I came to, I was in a hospital bed, staring up at the ceiling. In court, Yanni Yogi's mental condition was called into question. They claimed the oxygen deprivation and stress had caused temporary insanity. In the end, they claimed passed the court, and Yogi was found innocent. Huh, but isn't that strange? This letter tells him to get revenge on Edgeworth. Why would he want to take revenge on you? Right. Yeah? There's something that's been troubling me these last few days. I didn't know whether or not I should tell you. You mean the nightmare? It's a nightmare I've had. A memory of a crime that I committed. A crime you committed? A memory of a murder. I think the time has come to tell all. Well, we'll just have to find out next time. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, press like below. If you're not subscribed yet, one of my videos so I can check out some of the content, see if it's to your liking. Once again, thank you for watching. Hope you all have a great day.